Now say it 5 times fast. So it could be a bit of a tongue twister, right? So so it comes down to language, right? And the choice of words is very important. How it sounds is very important. Having ownership over the language is very important. Anything else? What else do we like, or what aspects? What makes us effective or ineffective? I'd rather pose it that way instead of like or dislike. Yes?
This has a lot of general things, doesn't give any hint into how we would accomplish that.
Okay, so we need a how. It's very important. Kind of a preview of what we're going to be talking about later, which is core services. That's great. Yes?
It's not specific. Performance-based deliverables could be like anything. You know, I mean, so it's just lacking specificity.
Okay.
I am not feeling that I've learned.
Okay, go ahead in the back, yes.
It just sounds really mechanical, like disseminate, and if we're serving the community, there's like no kind of warmth to it or something, yeah.
Right, there's very little more to do. Okay. Yes.
There's no values.
There's no values. There's no values. Okay. Okay, we're going to bring, so a lot of this comes down to, obviously, word choice. So a lot of the exercises that have taken place and that will take place is going to be the choice of words, because that's to have meaning, and it's a very, it is important for marketing to choose the right word. So for discussion on sharing language and part of this process, I'm going to bring back up Kathy to help us out with this. So.
Well, I think I said a little bit about it before as to the why we're doing this, but oftentimes you may only get one opportunity to say something to someone, be it a community member, a funder, a legislator, a participant, on what you do. And I do think that the choice of language and the choice of words is so important, because you want to make sure that it's not vague, that it's not harsh sounding, that it does say something valuable to a person on what we do. And for each of us to be really clear on what that is, because if you miss that one opportunity, you might have missed a lot. I mean, a mission and a vision is something you also live and breathe every single day, right? So that's also a part of this, is that once we come up with the language, there's going to be discussion on, if this is our mission and our vision, do we do this every single day? And I have to be honest with you, I know many of you, I know many of your programs, and I do know that you live and breathe the mission and vision of community services. So that's almost secondary to me, because it's almost like we want to flip it. We see the value of all of your programs. I get to experience the wonderful work that you do. What I feel like we need to now do is better articulate that, to really capture it. The work is happening. Things are, every single day, there is impact. There is a vision that's being lived. So the challenge is, which I think is actually a very big challenge, is to take what you're living and put that into words. So that's what we're doing, a piece of what we're doing here today, is really trying to come up with those, and language is beautiful. And I think we need to really make sure that whatever we choose really does each and every program justice. So.
And we all want to own. And we all want to own the mission statement, right? So that's, we answer that question. So we're going to go.
So the Dilbert thing was kind of a joke. I mean, we were on to a lot of sort of didn't really make sense all that much. But we thought we would show you 3 actual working mission statements from groups that you should know. And help me change it.
The magical button.
I don't know what magical button is. I did something amazing there. Yay, 4. Okay. So the first one is to make people happy. Walt Disney. Did you know that that was their mission? The next one is the Nature Conservancy, and that's to preserve plants, animals, and natural communities that represent the diversity of life on Earth by protecting the land and water they need to survive. Then we have the Florida Arts Council, more art for more people, more of the time. And then we have Walmart, to give ordinary folk the chance to buy the same thing as rich people. So we wanted you to, we know that you want to talk about this. So we wanted you to, turn to the person next to you, find one partner, and talk about what you feel like makes these particular, which one you find most effective, what might be their target audience. Talk about these mission statements, and then we're going to get your impressions in about 3 minutes. So find a partner.
We have more time, actually. We actually have more time. So